So individual lashes really aren't as difficult as you think they might be. They're actually probably some of the easiest lashes ever. I need to apply my mascara. I haven't done that yet, but I just want to start. When I do individual lashes, I usually will apply, I mean, you can use whatever mascara you want, obviously, but it's usually when I usually use a waterproof mascara because it really like holds the curl of my natural lashes, because my natural lashes have a hard time staying up. So I use a waterproof mascara, and the one that I use is Lancome Monsieur Big Waterproof, because that's just the best one. But anyway, so I'm just gonna apply a few coats of that. And the reason that I use a waterproof mascara and I'm so concerned about holding the curl is because the individual lashes, like when I wear regular strip lashes, I'm kind of like covering up my lashes completely. So I can use a regular mascara, it doesn't matter to me. I kind of adhere my natural lashes to the falsies, but for individuals, I need to make sure that they're all gonna be cohesive. So if you feel like using individuals, it's just not really like working with your natural lashes, or it looks a little disconnected, it could be because your natural lashes are falling flat. So that's just a tip I wanted to throw in here while I applied these guys. As far as individual lashes go, there are a lot to choose from. The most popular ones I would say are Ardell, just because they're drugstore, they're like easy access. So Ardell has, let's see, I have a bunch of Ardell individuals. So they come in different sizes. You can also get like a pack that has short, medium, and long. Here I have the individual lengths. So here we have long, medium, and then short, which in my opinion, short is like the most popular just because they're actually like kind of long, you know? So depending on your eye length or how long you're going for, your eye length. I like to start off with medium actually, and I will focus them on the outer part, and I'm gonna show you how I do that. But some other ones that I wanted to talk about, I have talked about these recently in another lash video. These are the Ardell Soft Touch Clusters. So they're clusters of 3 if you find strip lashes to be very difficult, or individuals you just find to be too tedious. This one is, I'm super excited about this. This is short, medium, and long, but the lengths are more realistic in my opinion. This is a collab between House of Lashes and Patrick Ta. She doesn't need much. Very pretty. They kind of flare at the ends. Love those. But the actual like base of them is a little bit thicker. And then these from Swede. I love this brand. This is the collaboration with Nikki Makeup, Nikki Cluster. So you have some clusters and then some individuals of varying lengths. And then we also have just the all black individuals from Swede. So there are lots of options out there. This is actually very, very easy. So I'm gonna be using the lash glue from Swede. I typically, with strip lashes, I like using a lash glue that has a brush because it's easier. And this one also like gets tacky pretty quick. But one in a tube is a lot easier for individual lashes because what you're gonna be doing is basically like dipping that end of the base of the lash into the glue. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this clear adhesive from Swede. I don't recommend using black just because you're gonna be basically like popping little black dots on your eyes. So I'm gonna put a little bit out onto a paper towel. Next up, tweezers, very important. You wanna be able to see what you're doing. I prefer using these from House of Lashes. They are sort of like dull tweezers, so you're not going to like stab yourself in the eye, but I like them better than like this kind of thing, which is from Socialize. They have a lot of these like lash applicators that are meant to actually like grab a strip lash, but as far as individuals go, this is just like too big for me, too clunky. So I'm gonna start off with the Ardell medium black. Actually, yeah, do I wanna use those or Swede? See, the Swede ones have knots on the bottom. I don't know how well you can see them. Oh, and the Ardell ones are not free. See how they just kind of like go together? They taper at the ends and there's no like ball, which is nice. I guess we'll use this. So I'm gonna start off with medium. You obviously wanna grab it so that it's like the lash is scooping this way because we're going to be applying it going up like this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dip the base of it into the glue, just like that. You want to make sure you get enough, but not too much. And then I'm gonna just wait a second for that to get tacky. And then because I put some of the glue out onto a paper towel, the glue that's on the paper towel is going to be like getting tacky over time. As you go, you won't have to wait as long, ostensibly. I should probably put some bottom mascara on, huh? So I'm going to pop this on the outer corner where I want the most flare, but not all the way at the end. And then I'm just gonna let go and let it live. And then make sure the way that you're like positioning the lash on the tweezers makes sense so that you can like hold it from a different side depending on like which eye you're going in, because you want to be able to like see what you're doing, you know? Pop it. And you want to get as close to your natural lashes as possible. Did that guy fall down? Sometimes that happens if you don't let it like get tacky enough. Oh! The best thing to do with this is be patient. The glue dries clear, so it's fine. If you lose one, just pick it up, put a tiny bit more glue on. I always like to kind of apply these first in areas that need to just be filled in a little bit. If you blow on it, it can go a little bit faster. But don't do this for clients, because like, ew, corona. Looking down into a mirror is very helpful, obviously, because it's exposing as much of your lash line as you possibly can, you know? I actually really prefer the look of individuals, but sometimes I just get like way too lazy for it. Don't those look so pretty? Like they just add like a tiny bit of flare. If I just did that, you wouldn't even know, you know? But sometimes the lengths can look like a little disconnected. So those are the only two mediums that I'm gonna do. Medium is like the perfect long length for me, in my opinion. So now I'm gonna go into the short. I don't know if I mentioned this. These are the Ardell Dura Lash. See the difference in length? Same little glued glob. And then filling in spaces over here. Don't breathe. It's just one of those things. The more you do it, the more you get used to it and the faster you can go. And you don't necessarily have to put them both like completely even in the exact same spot. I think the most important thing is to just make sure that you are filling in those gaps. And then I like to put a short one on the end of my lashes. So the length is gonna be like right there, like not quite at the very end of my eye, but like just past my iris. But like the key really is to let the glue get tacky, because otherwise they're just gonna fall off or they're gonna slide around. Like you wanna make sure that you're just kind of like sticking it down. I'm not being patient. This is a terrible tutorial. I don't know why you're watching this. So much of it is just waiting. Such is life. I really wish that I would just take my own advice and let it get tacky before I tried to apply it. The thing about individuals is that like as soon as you start going, you just want to keep going, because it just makes them look so like fluffy and fun, you know? I personally think that individuals look so much better than like getting lash extensions, because I found that a lot of people who get lash extensions, it just kind of like drags their actual lashes down, and you have so much more control over the lift when you do individuals. Like for instance, how you hold it. If you saw my other lash video recently, if you angle it up a little bit more, it's going to open up your eyes a little bit more, you know? And if you get them, if you like pop it down and it doesn't do what you want, just pick it up again. It's really not that big a deal. My actual lashes are actually getting in the way of this guy. Come on, you can do it. I feel like I really like how that looks. I'm gonna add some bottom mascara so this doesn't look so ridiculously crazy. All right guys, here is the finished eye look with bottom mascara as well. So obviously downsides can be a little bit time consuming, definitely take some practice and patience. And then Just the one downside that I would say to individuals is that like it's one and done, you know, like you take them off and you gotta throw them out. I mean, I guess you could be like very, very detail oriented and remove the glue from them and reuse them, but I don't know how you would store them. That's very difficult to me. But the finish is so beautiful, and I personally think that this kind of thing is like, if I happen to have the time, perfect for just kind of like amping up a look a little bit. It just kind of like opens up my eyes, but it looks very, very natural, kind of fluffy. This is a beautiful bridal thing, in my opinion. Or like special occasion if you're not trying to like go in with eyeshadow. And it's just so much easier than you expect it to be. All right, that is it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helped you a little bit, and let me know what you want to see next. Okay, bye.